I remember being a kid and announcing that I wanted to be a sex therapist in school. You know, when they ask you what you want to be when you grow up, that's what I wanted to be. And I was immediately shut down. It was as if I was being bad in some way. I'd gotten a hold of some bad information or maybe hanging around some bad people. I don't know. It was bad though. That part I did know, or I understood after I said that out loud. And so, I went along and I built a life that I thought I could be proud of based on what I had experienced and what probably really what other people would be proud of. And it was fine because I needed to survive in certain ways. But then when I got to a point where I had gone beyond survival mode, my life was literally torn to pieces. It's crazy. And not necessarily consciously, but it seemed like it was a byproduct of truly knowing who I am. It was like I finally understand me. And so these things don't add up anymore. And I think that's what happens in relationships all the time. Over the years, you change, you grow, you go from doing what you thought you should have done to doing what you really want to do, or being, from being who you thought you were supposed to be to being who you truly are, and find that it's so different. And it feels like your world is crumbling apart because of it. And often relationships don't survive those changes. But it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to tear your whole world to pieces. If you practice intimacy with yourself along the way, meaning knowing yourself, actually taking the time to see yourself as you make the decision to change, knowing what that feels like, what it looks like, and why. If you can be with yourself through that process instead of it creeping up on you, you can see and appreciate the process and be there to help your partner through it because it's change for them. And that's what makes it even more difficult, right? You're already having a hard time. And then here comes this other person who wants you to stay like you used to be, and you're not interested in that life. So if you're present with you, though, the whole time, you can help them to understand and be comfortable and feel safe and secure, even as you make huge changes about who you are and how you live and what you're about. And that, my friends, is how intimacy can and does save the day. Once again.